at Beacon Insurance.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off Beacon's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV, or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. To sign up, call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they are prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Express, happy mother. I would like to tell nobody I know where I'm from the island. This place is so sweet, beautiful and you. No, not this price island. Somewhere you vacation. I'm so proud to call you. Home sweet home, home sweet home, home sweet home. I'm so proud to call you. Home sweet home, home sweet home, home sweet home. As soon as you land, we welcome you with open arms. I know that it's the nature. You never met people say so. This place is a paradise. It's a paradise. I know that it's the nature. I know you don't teach you. With it, come let we eat a island on the corner. Drink some coconut water. Head down to Ghana beach and take a night in the crystal water. Don't worry, everything's safe. I want to welcome you to the best place. I come from the island. Yeah. This place is so sweet, beautiful and new.
133 square miles of it. That's where we're from, right?
Somewhere you vacation. I'm so proud to you. Home sweet home.
Home sweet home. This is Grenada. This is home.
I'm so proud to you. Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Go. Then we head to the part of front. We not set up the island. When you reach this part of the island. Yeah.
And of course,
this place doesn't
it's intensifying the action, the activities. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about this morning. Late Talk Monday. Yeah, we're making a round and see what's happening. What are you all quarreling about today? What are you all cursing about today? What's breaking the internet today? We're going to make a round and see what's going on. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. It is a pleasure to have you here once again to kick off another week. It is Aquarian season. So shout out to all my Aquarians in the building. It's our time. Good morning to you if you're an Aquarian. You celebrated a couple days ago. You're celebrating in the month of February. But it's a February Aquarius not really count, but whatever. You were born before that. Happy birthday to you still. But special morning to the February born Aquarian. Everybody else can have a seat somewhere. We don't care. On the floor, on the ground, on the back of the room. We don't care. It's officially your time. Y'all know I'll be doing the most this week. You know how I get when it's my birthday. So, you're going to get sick of me as usual around this time. How much is Aquarian, Jackie? Don't make joke. Oh my goodness. Marianne, Shante, Nikisha, good morning. Ingrid, good morning. Ardon, Kujo, good morning. G-Eds, good morning. Kadina, good morning. Jackie, hope you had a good weekend. How are thou? Morning, Sonia. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning, Valerie Ross. Jenilyn Andel, good morning. Carrington, good morning. Paula Ramel, good morning. Thank you so much. Good morning, Irvin Loizan. Jenilyn, good morning. Everybody else that's powered up. If you're viewing on YouTube, good morning. Morning, Reginald. Good morning to you if you're viewing on Facebook. or if you are here with us on 95.1, 95.3, or listening online, welcome to the show. Good morning, Maureen. You good? All right, good to know. What are you arguing about today, Jackie? What are you cursing about today? Is it gonna be a quiet day, or are you gonna do the most like you did on the weekend? Natasha, good morning. Judy's, good morning. Rita, oh, Kate, can you close my door? I'm hearing you out there with whatever you got cooing. Come on in quickly, guys. Yeah, and again, like I keep saying, you all need to turn on the notification. All right. Sometimes Facebook turns it off, and you don't get the notification, and then you join us like when we're well into the show. But then again, we're here every morning at 11. So even if you don't get the notification, all you have to do is to go on the page and join the live. I always share it to my page so you can join us from there. And you guys who are here, could you just hit the share button, please? Sometimes y'all just come sit down and have a good old time, and y'all are so selfish sometimes. I don't get it. Could you just hit share? You don't have to pay. It does not come out of your paycheck. It doesn't come out of your credit card, your debit card, nothing. Just press share, and whatever, who gets it, gets it. But yeah, sometimes you just hear, but you don't want to make people to know that you're here, right? I get it. Morning, Melvin. You warm? Carrington, I'll speak to you off the book about that, okay? But it includes your side. Morning, Glendolyn. So according to you, I'll talk to you off the media. The Jamaicans calls it the media, so I'll talk to you off the media. Guys, there's just a lot happening. Hold on. Let me see what's going on over here. Yeah. Where are they this morning? Y'all slept out or something? Y'all drink, or y'all have overhang? Y'all didn't get up this morning, didn't go to work, didn't give God thanks. Anyways, we'll move on, and you guys can join when you see fit. So, like I said, there's a lot happening as we get ready for our independence. Gonna, what do you mean you don't know how to share? There's a share button at the bottom. All it says is to share. What do you mean you don't know how to share? It's easy. At the bottom, you see like an arrow. It says share. Oh, Lord help you, yes, Mandolin. I know how you can see that. Wait, let me see if I can get it. Hold on. Okay. Right. Are you on your phone? Okay, you see it. There's a little thingy right here. Right here at the bottom. That says share. Okay, so just do that. Just hit the share button. So let's talk. What's breaking the internet? I've got some notes, so let me check it out. Morning, Terry. Yes, it was. That's on my list of to-do things to talk about. So, like I said, it's getting closer. It's getting closer to independence. Lots of activities, lots of things happening. Before I get into the events part of it, good morning, Calistro Farrier. I looked at. You remember last week we were speaking of that gentleman from Trinidad Carter booked to do a show here, Cayman 6 or whatever is his name, and Calistro managed to get a hold of him for an interview. And sometimes you look at people and the things they say you're doing, it just doesn't add up. Because he was on the show and he looked like this really nice, innocent, you would never believe this is somebody who sings some of the songs he sings. But just by looking at him, that's why they say you can't judge a book by the cover. But he looks so innocent and so, mommy nice child kind of vibe. Anywho's, I looked at it and I felt a sense of empathy and sympathy for him, in the sense that sometimes we make choices and decisions in life and we don't know how it's going to come back and like bite us. Like, we don't know how it's going to affect, us in the long run. That's why they say it's always wise to think about the decisions we make and, the choices we make and the things that we do, because it has a way of popping up and, sometimes it can put some block, some, our blessings, block our way. But he admitted to being incarcerated for gun and ammunition or whatever the case might be, and decided after that, wanted to do something with his life. And music, he said, saved him basically. I may not quote exactly what he says, but I'm just doing my own summary. That music, literally saved him. And since then, but I know he knows why some of these things are happening, because nobody just wants to take your life for absolute no reason, unless, so we know the hate is real and people can be jealous and envious. But based on the news reports, etc., he is allegedly involved in gangs and what have you. 6 gang, 7 gang. I'm not sure if Kalisha is aware of that, but it is said that he is allegedly was a part of one that left to do another one. So while he looked innocent, I was not buying it totally, you know, because when you live a certain lifestyle, they say who lives by the gun dies by the gun. So while I empathize with him, having to live in that manner, with security and all of that, sometimes you have to take responsibility and accountability for your actions, which led to where you are now. So we have the conversation going on whether or not he will be allowed into the country um, to perform. I have not seen anything saying that he's banned or whatever the case might be. I think they're still in conversations about that. But I really, really want our young people to stop being sheep and stop being leaders. Because he made a point of, saying, if I told you to jump, would you go do it? So basically, because I'm singing these songs for entertainment purposes only, why are you taking it literally and acting on it? There's also an article on the front page of one of our weeklies, which suggested that a secondary school, an incident that occurred in a secondary school was a result. Morning, Kizzy. Morning, Anne. That the incident occurred because of the same guy. Apparently, one of the student was listening to music from that person, from Cayman, and the other student took offense to him listening because they're not affiliated with that side of the crowd. According to the weekly, that resulted in the one of the young men getting hurt as a result of that. Now, as much as we might say music literally has no influence, I think it does on some more than others. Some of us would just listen to it for listening to it for listening to its sake, and enjoying it. But you wouldn't go pick up a gun because a man said in a song that that's what it is. Even went on to make the point, and that is so true. Even went on to make the point that he has songs that are uplifting and a couple positive songs that uplifts women and sings about girls and what have you, and they don't get the amount of forward that his Batman songs get. And it's the same thing as in real life, that you would do 100 good and nobody notices it, and the minute you mess up, everybody, all man, Jack, their brother, sister, auntie, nenen, parent, will be in front of the row, the front of the line, to start criticizing and chastising you. But when you were doing good, nobody saw it. Everybody had glaucoma. Everybody became blind, conveniently blind to the good things you are doing. So in the same vein, he's saying he has good music, but they don't get forward as much as these songs glorifying gun violence and what have you, prison and what have you. They don't get that amount of forward. But for some reason, they get a lot of forward, but for some reason, those that aren't about that, it doesn't. And she said, 2024 is looking to make a change to hopefully clean up his lyrics and be a bit more positive. And everybody could change. And I saw some comments saying, but it's too late for that. I don't think it's ever too late to change or to make changes to your life as you see fit. So I really advise you, that's no way constantly be looking over your shoulder. And you could sense the frustration on him because attempts were made on his life more than one time. And for some miracle, God is looking over you. And if you, to me, if this happened to me, not once, not twice, I'm gonna use that as, you know, motivation to turn my life completely around. Maybe start a new life somewhere else, get out of that heat. Because imagine being shot at several times. The people around you got bullets, some were injured, who died, but you managed to get away unscathed. So it really says to me, if I were in that young man's shoe, that this maybe is my wake up call to like to change my life, change whatever my environment. Because when people are after you, they don't stop until they get at you. So he's constantly going to be living a life of, you know, fear, always looking over his shoulder, afraid to go. Because one of the times, and I think that is where the concern stems, because he was saying what happened to him in Trinidad, it happened in Trinidad and didn't happen to. But listen, a lot of the times, because they aren't aware of your whereabouts, they don't know where to find you. That's why you're still breathing. But imagine coming off a plane after performing, I think it was in Barbados, stepped off the plane and went out, and an attempt was made on his life. So you're going to have people tracking your movements. So that's one of the things I'm sure the authorities are taking into consideration. Coming to an event, it's highly publicized. They know where you're gonna be performing. You never know, because if they've tried, they're gonna continue to try until they succeed. So to me, your priority should be getting out of there, beating a hasty retreat to somewhere else where you can live your life, you know, start over. You love music, then you can continue to sing your music, but not the kind that is giving you, because you sing based on the music that you sing and, you know, the forward that you're getting and your measure of success, that, you know, you think your life, that's why your life is in danger, which I don't believe, but that's what he said. But I think we all know differently, because when questioned about the gangs, he didn't outright say, yes, I'm part of a gang, no, I'm part of a gang. He kind of danced around it, but wasn't like honest about it. Hey, I'm involved in such and such and such and such. So they will be after you. These aren't people who have conscience, because imagine you being surrounded by other people and losing your life in the process. Losing your life, and people are losing their life, innocent people. You think these people care? If they come here and you're on stage, even if they have to do whatever, you know what they say about burn down a church to kill a rat? These people have no conscience. When you hear about contracted killers and what have you, that's why they're paid. That's what they're paid to do. They're not paid to be sympathetic or care about who's around you. There are collateral damage. If a man decides to out you, he doesn't care if your baby in your arms, baby getting it too, to get rid of you, burn down the entire church to kill a rat. But I really, really empathize with him, because trust me, that's no way to live. You don't have you can't go out on your own. You can't even like enjoy life, go party, go just chill by yourself. Like he says, everywhere he goes, he's surrounded by security. So he needs to work on getting out of there. So that's that. Next on the agenda, how do I say this? Because these people are so sensitive. Let me say congratulations to the folks, the finalists for the Independence Calypso competition, and for the New York Independence Calypso competition that was held last evening. Congratulations, Hercules. Won the Monarch there. Congratulations. I think you're like the 6th-time winner. So big up yourself, Herc. Congratulations to you. Okay, so I don't want to step on nobody's toes and hurt anybody's little feelings because everybody's in their little feelings these days. I looked at both the semis, and I looked at the New York competition, and I honestly believe the New York leg of it had better quality songs. I think it was like I looked at Lasages, and I think something was missing. It's like, and as Viney said, no, it wasn't Viney. I was listening to what's his name, Rootsman Kelly, and as to the reason he was not selected to be part of the semis. And to me, it's like chalk and cheese. The level of material, the quality of material. Um, Teacher Eddie stood out for me from the semis for the Independence Calypso competition. But the compositions, the and Scholar was good too. It's like, to me, some of them were just all over the place in an attempt to be and sound patriotic. The cohesiveness to me wasn't there. It's like, the example I always give of people start singing about the sun and then they reach on the big stone down the road and you will see a blue house and my car parked up in the garage. Oh, and then I went to the airport and took a plane. And then I sat down to eat some food under a mango tree. It's like they were trying so hard to be friendly in terms of, yes, celebrating our 50th and not highlighting much negatives, but just wanting to be. And to me, I think that took away from the competition. I don't think it was like truly authentic to show the artist what they're really made of and, just sing. That is what I got from it. But the compositions for the New York competition, I thought they were really, really good. Elo was really good. Elo is one of our artists who has been really, really underestimated over the years. When he was here, he had so many good songs, and then he went to. Listen, it's not even my birthday yet, and here we go with the gifts start rolling in. Morning, Ivor, come right on in. Huge melon and cantaloupe awaits me. So, Jackie, I need you to be in charge of my gift this year. You and the rest of the folks in the room, I am putting you in charge of my Kate. Hold on, let me tell. Why you doing cantaloupe in your hand? Your name is Aruna, Kate?
No. Happy birthday
In advance.
in advance.
Thank you.
You know,
Listen, this thing what I mean.
your birthday and her birthday is the same in the first.
Okay.
So
So,
we doing but we did have to go and thing for my birthday.
Mhm.
And she don't want for hers
all
by
right.
the river.
Don't worry, I
Make
will,
it
I will
like
link
that.
you. All right.
So,
Wee.
thank you.
I can use this to work out. Like,
Enjoy.
thank you, Ivor. It's like I can do push-ups with this. Kate, here. I got me some nice long beans. Listen, me know about all, as I always say, the love stronger than the hate. So if I don't understand and hate me, that's all your business. Somebody don't even like all yourself, much less to like me. But for the people who do like me, I appreciate you. It's not even my birthday, but today's the 22nd, and I know what other study for all they make all this stress me for, no? In the grand scheme of things, some of y'all not even what the aggravation. Because y'all ain't even doing nothing for me. Y'all doesn't give me a mint, nothing just of nothing. So me, you know what all this fight up with all you for? Gotta get cantaloupe. You know what? And I meant to buy cantaloupe to make my smoothie. You know how much I paid for it? I saw the price of it. I put it right back down and walk out and look. Anyways, you know what all this make all this stress me for? I thought they don't like all your own self. But some of y'all sitting here worrying about who like all you. Them people who like themselves, so how they gonna like you? Sit on there stressing every day about they say and he say and she say. And go until the doctor see all you, yes, Papa. At the time, I'll take him mind people business. Some of y'all don't even know the last day. Y'all went and do a little pap smear, do a little checkup on all yourself to see if you're good. But always want to tell people what to do and how to do and what. Oh, Richie. Oh, really, Richie, I truth. What were you talking about again? What were we talking about again? Lord help me, yes. I don't know how others just reach where you're going without even stopping. How are you today? Thank you. Thank, thank you. What was talking? I swear to God, I clean forget. What I was talking about again, guys? Oh yes, the independence. Yes, the independence. I know how I reached down that road, you know. Clarama, so sorry, disagree with you there. There was a theme to work with. I respect Kelly, but I honestly don't think the song was in line with the theme. The songs all had similar content. Listen, at the end of the day, we all see things. What playing? Something else playing? Hold on. Oh, TV. Even I was hearing something else. I was watching something on TMZ a while ago. So I honestly thought if you guys have not seen it as yet, maybe you can mosey on over to the Facebook page and catch a recap of it. All right. So maybe you guys like them calypso all over the place. Mel. I know I'm a birthday mode. I'm ready to like just don't even be here to even have all the antagonizing spirit for the week. So all in all, but let me tell you this. That gospel concert yesterday. Hello. I was blown away by the quality, the talent. It was, and I saw someone made a post this morning saying that our 50th anniversary deserves an album, and I believe that to the sole of my feet. Folks, apart from soca, we have amazing talent on this rock. Richard Simon, take a bow. You were so good yesterday. Laura Lisa, you were so good. I mean, all of the artists who were on that stage yesterday into last night. See, person is also upset with with everything as you go. Once you have Grenadians in it, you'll have confusion. So you have to expect that. I thought Zingo could have placed higher too, though. Yeah, but the gospel concert yesterday was simply amazing. The quality, the renditions, the artists who were selected, that gospel fusion, it was an amazing cast. Their performances was like top notch. And it just begs, why don't we have more of these artists out there rapping? It left you feeling so good. It was just like a wow moment. I was like, wow, you know, it was really good. So I just want to say hats off to the Independence, the National Organizing Committee, for putting on that event. So we're also going to have the Up From Here concert, and I'm seeing flyers coming out with artists who will be there. And remember, it's 100% local cast, and I think it's going to be an even more amazing show. And I hope folks will definitely turn out in your numbers to support that. But I just want to say congratulations to the artists who came in and participated yesterday, were on stage yesterday and made their own, did their thing in that gospel fusion concert. It was really, really good. Haruna, they're saying I couldn't perform because I'm not Grenadian. Saying I'll have to go and marry Haruna, then I'll see you. That works too. So yeah, it was really, really, really good. All right. And I just want to say congratulations again to all the artists who participated in that event yesterday. Yeah, somebody is saying, Zavid, good morning. He says the concert was awesome. It was. And I like the fact that we're moving it around. Talking about moving around now. Last thing on my note. Why does everything have to be politicized? And I'm seeing people from different communities, from different parishes complaining that the independents seem to be concentrated in one area in terms of decorations and beautifying the communities, villages, etc. I'm seeing people actually. Kizzy was one of them that I see begging for some buntings and what to put up St. Paul's side. I thought we had, like, for every parish, we had a lead or somebody in charge of the parish. Now every village won't be able to get decorations, but at this juncture, I'm thinking all of the parishes should, the towns and the different towns should be spruced up. The leads should be in charge of decorating, and people are saying now that they're seeing people. I'm seeing people complaining that the area is looks as though there's nothing happening, not even a little piece of red, not even a piece of yellow, nothing. And mind you, yes, it's gold, but the colors that are on the buntings, that's not gold, but we know it's red, because that's another debate. What exactly are colors? Because everybody seems to be saying red, yellow, green. It's red, yellow, gold, but or red, yellow, gold, or red, green and gold. Sorry, a lot of people are not happy with that. So the persons in charge of the organizing committee, could we at least see some more effort being made? And if persons want to do their own decorations, come to the office to get the material and help. But the thing is, in some areas, there are more people who come out to help and clean up and beautify their area. A lot of people don't want to do that. Like, they want folks to come into their communities and do it for them. But when asked to volunteer to clean up or to help beautify and decorate, everybody's like, I ain't getting paid to do that. But in the same vein, we're talking about patriotism and up and up and up, up and up way. How are we singing up and up and up and up? But everything, if you're not getting paid for it, you're not interested in being a part of it. You're seeing more people in different areas turning out, and the reason you're seeing so many such, you're seeing the decorations because they volunteered their time and they want to be a part of the whole celebration. So here am I doing my little bit. People not coming out, but you're passing in other villages and other communities or parishes, and you're seeing it nicely decorated and you're catching feelings. But what have you contributed to getting how are you prepared to help to get your area beautified? Where are the community groups? Where are the different leads in the different village, in the different parishes? Who's responsible? Because I'm sure every parish is supposed to have somebody responsible. So then you can go to that particular person or whatever and say, hey, we need to do this in our village. Can you help us with some bunting? And then what about business owners? Y'all do something too. Put some. Listen, what I love about Power, we go with the season. Whenever there is something, we're up to the time. Christmas, you came into our studio, you saw Christmas decor. If you come now, you're going to see independence. Valentine's, you're going to see love. So we can't just wait on organizations or wait on group or wait on government to do everything. You're looking at some buildings and it's just dry. Y'all ain't even put in a little bunting. Oh gosh, spend a little money and do something, no man. Everywhere you pass, you should be, and we have cruise ships still coming in. These people should be walking everywhere and seeing bunting, seeing 50th anniversary. There should be just as soon as they walk out everywhere. It shouldn't just be in town and Grand Dance and little other areas. It should be everywhere. St. David, St. Andrew, St. Patrick, St. Mark, St. John, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, everywhere should just be colors galore. Red, yellow, green, just going crazy. Remember when we used to like paint everywhere back? So what's the problem now? What is the problem now? Business community, put a little something on your buildings. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to throw up a little bunting and get a little 50th anniversary flyer or something to put. Let's get into it. We can't necessarily wait on government to do everything. And then it's like people who don't go anywhere, especially when carnival and they talk about them feeling vibe and carnival not carnivaling and it's boring. Okay, so where have you been? Me ain't going nowhere, but just feeling the vibe. How are you gonna feel the vibe if you're not going anywhere? How you want to feel something but you're not going anywhere? You have to go out to feel it. You have to go to events. You have to participate to feel it. So the same applies. You're talking about you're not feeling in independence and blah blah blah. Get in the independent spirit. Contact the NOC organizing committee. Contact whoever is the lead in your area, because I think on the page there's a list of names on it. So ask questions. If you want to see your communities beautified, everybody and their brother tagging like Kizzy, AJ Williams, like AJ Williams is the only one. Andy Williams is the only, Honorable Andy Williams is the only minister. Everybody tagging him for like the minister of decor, minister of decoration. Every time I go on Facebook, I'm seeing a tag. Minister Williams, we want this, we want that. What happened to the other ministers? Go to your ministers and say, hey, only one going on in my village. Can you organize this for us? Let's do something. There are so many young people. Get them up and about and out and doing things. Cut bush, clean up the place. He that help me though, Mr. Fix It. Everybody tagging AJ. Tag the other ministers. Tag your ministers. Tag your representatives. Seeing people up not saying, well, you look as though we cut off, like they have a bridge and they have to take off the padlock for us to pass to come into town. They're not seeing nothing. Yeah, some of these ministers need to take a little shake up. Yeah, I don't know if y'all sleeping, but it seems as though everywhere I turn is AJ Williams, AJ Williams, AJ Williams. What happened to all the other ministers? Right now, you're representing everybody. It's our 50th. So take the initiative. Even if you live in the area, you live in the community, you live in the parish, you're driving through, you and see nothing. Do something, say something. It's like everywhere should be just beaming with colors and you're feeling the vibe. But no, you sit back, wait, complain. Sit back, wait, complain. Use your initiative. Take the initiative to make things happen in your communities, in your villages. This isn't about red, it's not about yellow, it's not about whatever. Some of you are complaining, you think it's politicized. It's like NDCites are the ones enjoying. And while you may have a point in terms of, responsibilities and who are the chairs and who's the giving the responsibility in different areas or what have you, at the end of the day, I couldn't care less. The only thing I care about is us enjoying this 50th and everybody feeling the vibe and participating in whatever way they can, beautifying the communities, villages, whatever. And, let's all just put on our patriotic face. Because all we're going to do is complain, complain, complain. All right? All we're going to do is complain. And complaining at the end of the day, they say closed mouth, don't get fed. Open your mouth, and the only time you should be complaining is what time whoever is supposed to drop off these materials or whoever I'm supposed to collect it from, I'm not seeing or hearing from them. But to just be complaining about it and you're not even prepared to pick up the phone and make a call and say to your representative, Mr. So or Mrs. So, what's happening in our community? What are you doing? How can we be part of it? How can we contribute to, beautifying our community? We have to do something, And again, this is a call for the different ministers to wake up, shake up, and play your part as well in, leading your constituencies. Some of y'all are just like absent, like you're here, but you're not here. It's like, be more visible, be more present, get involved. This one person you have to call on for everything. It's only, listen, y'all gonna run the man into the ground, because there's what? How many of you? 9, 10, whatever. And you're only hearing about one person. Not making sense. Not making no sense. Some of y'all just turned ghost. Well, we're gonna be ghostbusters and find y'all and pull you out. We got work to do. We got about 2 more weeks. So let's see how we can, things up and get it together. Like together. 9.5. Shall take off my life. 9.5. 10. Yeah, so we gotta come together. Opposition, parliamentarian, everybody, and stop the tugging, because you're not thinking, I'm not taking part, because no. Now is the time to show what you're made of, your metal, your substance. If you love country so much, you would allow your supporters know, hey, this isn't a time for this. This is how we do our part. Let us join and make a difference. Let's come out and clean up opposition groups and women group and that group. Let's do our part. This youth arm, that arm, leg, foot, and let's do our part and beautify our communities and show that we're truly patriotic. And it's not just about being in office, but it's about making your contribution. Teresa. Watch me alone, eh? You're not tying me up in them conversation at all. Have a great day. So, as I said, again, thank you everybody for indulging me. All Aquarians come to the front, and like I said, the rest of you can have a seat. Better yet, you can sit on the floor, on the ground. Nobody cares. But all my Aquarians, come to the front of the class and let's enjoy and celebrate our season. Okay. Also, I think I have one more thing. I can't remember. 7 minus. Jackie, you will come up live now, please. Yeah. So tomorrow I will have as my special guest Lois Alexis Otterberry. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with her, but she's a Grenadian, also like our guest last week. She is a head coach of men and women team tennis coach. So like I said, we got a lot of amazing talent out there, Grenadians making us proud. So I'm trying my best to highlight a few of them. Last week we had Hazelin Regis, and tomorrow we're going to have Lois Alexis Otterberry. So hope you guys can join me tomorrow for that. It's going to be a nice conversation as per usual. So y'all, the rest of y'all zodiac signs, I don't care how your day goes, but for the Aquarians out there, have yourselves an amazing Monday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow again, same time, 11 a.m. in the forenoon. Until then, goodbye, my lovely Aquarians, the rest of you.